Enter the Gungeon, a game where you can shoot bullets at bullets while playing as a bullet. If you played the game at least once, you know that it's a bit hard. But if you played the game the same amount as I did, you know that it's hard only for the first 100 hours. If it gets too easy for you, you can unlock and turn on extra challenges, new modifiers in every room, random guns, higher speed, or all together. But I want something else. You see, Enter the Gungeon has a dodge roll to dodge the bullets. It helps you to survive in a hostile environment of the dungeon, but I don't really need that privilege to beat the game. That's why I'm going to show you how to beat Enter the Gungeon without dodge rolling. Also, you can see that I'm using the faster mode of the game. I'll realize that it was a mistake much later. Step 1. Identify the threats. In this challenge, some things in the Gungeon are much more unfortunate than before. First one is the pits. If you enter a room which you have to escape through a pit, your run is over. 2. Items based on rolling. You can't use them. 3. Taking damage. You'll die. Except from the third part, everything is RNG, so you just have to keep it in mind. In my first attempt, the first item I got, well, let's just say it was fate. One thing about me is that I don't like to restart the game just because I got unlucky. It's the thing about roguelikes, sometimes you gotta use what you have. Even though sometimes you can't use it at all. But I'm confident that even with this item I can still beat the game. Did you know that rolling is the only way to put yourself out of the fire? Even water won't help. That's another point in possible threats. But I really don't have to worry about it too much, reason being I learn from my mistakes. As I said, that never happened again. Step 2. Understand that your run can end anytime. This will help you keep your mental steady, because you won't get upset from situations like this. Step 3. Get good. You thought you're good at this game? Think again. Some of the attacks you have dodged with ease won't be so simple this time. Yeah, you might beat 2 bosses no hit on 1 health, but good luck doing that to kill peelers. Step 4. Diversity. If you play the same character over and over again, the game can feel repetitive in some way. That's why it's a good idea to play different characters once in a while. As you can see in this first game on the Convict, I got a lot of powerful guns that will ensure my safe descent to the bottom of the gun. Step 5. Believe. Yes, I said that your run can end at any point, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have faith. Quite the opposite. Right now I'm playing as a bullet, and I just got myself an interesting combination. It might not be the strongest, but this is actually an amazing run. I have everything to beat the last boss, and it's just a matter of luck. Step 5.5. Believe harder. Step 6. The one. If at some point you feel like this is your last attempt and you need this run to be the one, there are some simple things you need to do before approaching the last boss. 6.1. Beat every boss without getting hit. More health means you can take more damage. 1, 2, 3... Oh, you son of a bitch. 6.2. Be cautious of your surroundings. Maybe a chest is a mimic and you don't have to use your key. Maybe you're fighting a lot of enemies and you break a jar and a fucking fairy tries to kill you. 6.3. Get good items. A synergy that kills the bosses in seconds. A health flask with the synergy. Other powerful passives. Everything will be useful. 6.4. Belief. You don't have any idea how many emotions I had in those 10 seconds. Step 7. You're here. Thank God. Congratulations, you've come all the way to the top. Or the bottom. And now you will face the last challenge. All of the suffering and pain just to say, hey, I've beaten Enter the Gungeon without rolling. But at least at the end all of this was worth it. You beat the bastard, you go in. Step 8. You can't. You see, if you want to actually finish the game without dodge rolling, you're gonna have to be more lucky than you thought. The only item that can help you go over pits are wings and jetpack, which means there are 271 items, you need 1 out of 2, let's say you have 7 tries to get it, less than 1%, and even then, they won't work in that room. Well, I'm fine with being just this close, but maybe someone will find a way to do it. But that's everything I have for today. Maybe next time I'll do something else. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Or you can use rat boots after beating the resourceful rat. I just thought about